So when in this time did you meet Persi Diaconis?
Persi came and spent a year at Bell Labs early in his career, and we started working. Many of his problems are kind of combinatorial, number theory, probability, and we hit it off pretty well. And of course, he knew Martin from the old days. And then Persi kind of went off to Harvard and Stanford and Cornell and this and that. And many of the tricks in magic are based on mathematics. And Persi always was fascinated in just what the mathematics was and how you could extend that mathematics to more complicated situations and maybe make better tricks. And that was the theme of a book that we came out a couple of years ago called Magical Mathematics. Exactly taking certain standard tricks, or maybe not so standard, looking at the math behind them, and then seeing how that fit into the larger mathematical picture, and then seeing what new tricks could come out of that.
Were you interested in magic before you knew Martin Gardner or Persi Diaconis?
Not specially. I mean, I picked up a few kind of magic tricks along the way, but I was really more into juggling and things of that type. I mean, that juggling, mathematics is often called the science of patterns. And you can think of juggling as the art of controlling patterns in time and space. And, in juggling, one of the sayings is that the problem with juggling is the balls go just where you throw them, not where you wish they would go or you hope they would go. And there's a similar saying in computing. The problem with computing is that the computer does exactly what you tell it. There's no instruction that says, well, you know what I mean. And so you have kind of the ultimate control. So that's why a lot of jugglers are in mathematics and computer science, and not so many are in history or philosophy or art. It just seems to be a certain mental, in mathematics, there are always more unsolved problems. And in juggling, you never juggle all the possible patterns. There's always one more ball, or do it, in reverse.